Hey guys, this is a quick little nighttime video just kind of showing what the greenhouse is like when I crank up the humidifiers in the evening. I'll usually turn them on during the daytime as well, but I kind of crank them up a little bit at night because humidity naturally goes up a little bit at night as it cools down, the relative humidity anyway. But this is what it's like. You can see from the screen that it's just chaotic. And I've got humidifier, humidifier, humidifier. Now, I just did a technology video where I talked about the equipment I use in here, and I just put these back in here. So these were not in here when I did that, and so I will address them in a future video, or right now, I guess. I just brought them back in here because the heaters dry out the air a ton. So I wanted to make sure that the humidity didn't drop. And it's doing pretty well. The fog hasn't quite hit the humidifier yet, so it's not showing accurately, but this is what it's like. The humidifiers just combat the dryness of the heaters. Usually, right now, the heaters aren't running almost at all because the nighttime temperatures are above 65. We've had a couple days where it warmed back up to normal temperature for this time of year. It's been below average for a couple weeks, which is like weird because it's Texas or Southeast Texas. It should be warm still, even in November. But I just placed them one here so that humidity can get back into the front a little bit more easily, and then one right here and one right here. This one's I got the little fan that used to hang out in the vent right there because I don't need it in the vent right now. And it just kind of pushes that pushes that humidity out a little bit more forcibly, and it just kind of circulates in here. Now, usually what I'll do is I will turn them down to about half at night, but in the evening I like to crank them up and just let it get super nice and foggy in here. And you can see it's like the air circulation. This is actually a great way to visualize how the circulation in your greenhouse is, or your grow space is. It's watching where the fog goes. It's the fog in this from these two is pulled out and in front of this fan, or it comes towards the camera or me. And then when it reaches back here, some of it breaks off to the side, and you can see it kind of moving back towards this way. And it gets pulled into the back of the fan and forced right back out. And so it's really nice and foggy in here. If I stand up and look down, you can see it as well. I just filled up the humidifiers with those bottles, so I need to put them back in the garage. But it's just, yeah, it's a really good. They're really effective for combat the dryness, especially here because it's already a naturally higher humidity place. So raising the humidity is a lot easier than it was in Albuquerque. And it's also a much more sealed greenhouse. So it does a pretty good job. But yeah, I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing the fog blasting by the camera the entire 3 minutes so far that this has been recording. So I'm going to leave it here and see you all in the next video. Hope you guys figured out a little bit something from this video, like just kind of another view of how my grow space operates, especially lately when I added the humidifiers back in. So just because I'm thinking about it, I'm going to re-summarize everything what I just said. The humidifiers combat the dryness of the heaters. The heaters dry out the air a ton. I got down to 30% in here, which is ridiculous. It's still not terrible, but it's way lower than the orchids would prefer. And so I've got it up to here. And so the thing says 79% now. And that's pretty good. It's been up to 100% before. I think the screen caps off at 99, but it's been up to 100. But yeah, it combats the dryness. I fill them up. I fill them up once a day. They run at a rate relative to their sizes. So these two sizes is a 1.5 gallon. This is a half gallon. Roughly, give or take an hour or two, will empty out at about the same time. And then I refill them. I do this about once a day, usually in the evening, so they're set for the night and in the morning. Anyway, yeah, the next video I will be doing an orchid tag. Dustin of Here But Not has tagged me, and I wanted to do a little response video to the questions that this orchid tag has. So look forward to that in the coming week. I've just got a lot of stuff with school to do. So thank you guys for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed this random little video. See you later.